Hello everyone, I'm back for another Love Live anime trailer analysis. Liella's second season trailer dropped last night, and after getting some practice with the Niji Season 2 trailer, I'm absolutely ready to break down everything I possibly can. But before we get to that, there's a lot of information you should all know before we watch this trailer. So, let's review what we already know about Season 2 so far. In April, it was suddenly announced that Liella would be getting 4 new members. These members are Kineko Sakurakoji, Mei Yoneme, Shiki Wakana, and Natsumi Onitsuka, making Liella a traditional group of 9. From this point onwards, the new members will be referred to as the first years, and of course, that makes our original 5 the second years. Season 1 followed the Liella members' entire first year of high school, and now they've gone up a grade and have their first underclassmen. I will be talking more about the first years a little later in the video, so for now, that is all you need to know. For the Niji trailer, I actually subtitled the video myself and then used my own subs for my analysis video, but this time Team Onibe beat me to it, so I will be using their subs for this video. I'll link their original sub in the description. So Liella, unfortunately, doesn't have nearly as many Easter eggs as Niji does. On top of that, I'm pretty sure all the clips shown are from just episode 1. Possibly episode 2, but I really doubt they're any farther in than that. Because of this, I'm going to discuss a couple Easter eggs that were already present in Season 1, and because it is still going to be pretty short, I'm going to do a special section at the end where I try to reorder the clips and try to figure out the episode's plot based on what we know. So, let's get on with the analysis. We open on the same title card as the first trailer for Season 1, which is just an introduction to the concept of school idols in general. Kanon runs by Spica, and we learn that Sunny Passion did in fact win Love Live. When they won in Season 1, Episode 12, they only beat Liella for the Tokyo District competition, and went on to compete in the finals off-screen. This marks Sunny Passion's first Love Live win, as in Season 1, they were only ever referred to as the Tokyo representatives for Love Live, not the winners. While we're still on the scene, I wanted to point this out for those who didn't already know. The name of this building, Spica, is actually one of the potential names that could have been Liella's group name. There are many references to these names throughout the rest of the anime's backgrounds. In fact, I'm pretty sure this sign here is also a reference to those names. I never noticed it until just now, but Oliesta sounds an awful lot like Oriesta. This sign was present in Season 1, but I literally never noticed it until now. The final thing I wanted to point out here is a real stretch, but I'm wondering if the blue and pink might represent the last 2 groups we got to see win Love Live, which were, of course, Muse and Aqua. They could absolutely just be random colors picked because they look good, but it's entirely possible that they're subtle references. In the next clip, we learn that Liella's follower count has doubled since we last saw them. Despite this, Ren is still worried that they've yet to win any contest. As Yuigaoka is a music school, Ren is probably extremely concerned over this. Liella almost wasn't allowed to be formed in the first place, as the condition for starting the club was to take first place at a local school idol festival. I would imagine the girls really need to bring in results this year if they want to continue the club. Also, if you haven't already noticed, all the girls have slightly updated training outfits. They're incredibly similar to their old ones, to the point that I hadn't even noticed that Chisato's was different in her recent magazine scan. In the next shot, Chisato once again brings up winning Love Live. I think this drive to win is going to be a huge focus in this season, especially with us knowing that Cuckoo has to win Love Live if she wants to stay in Japan. The look on Kanon's face here makes me think that this may be the moment she realizes that Liella should recruit more members. This is also supported by the fact that this is the specific point where we are suddenly introduced to said new members. That's a nice bit of subtle storytelling, I think. I'm going to talk a little bit more about all the first years as they show up in the trailer, for those who haven't already heard all the news. Natsumi Onitsuka is the first of the new members that we get to see. Natsumi, aka Oninatsu, is a YouTuber, or L-tuber as it's referred to in the anime. She likes making smoothies, playing mobile games, and money. Advancing her L-tube career and making money seem to be the main motivation she'll have for joining Liella. Here, we see her recording her first day at high school. I can only wonder how long it'll take for her to get in trouble for that. Behind her is a bewildered-looking Kineko Sakurakoji. Kineko is a bit of a country bumpkin who just moved to the big city from Hokkaido. She likes gardening, baking bread, and talking to animals. She's probably just wondering what Natsumi is doing, as I can't imagine there are many L-tubers recording publicly in Hokkaido. We skip to Cuckoo running frantically up the stairs, saying they need to move forward. I believe this must be right after the second years decide to recruit more members. We cut straight to another giant banner, which I'm guessing appeared out of thin air with absolutely no prep time, just like the Liella banner in Season 1. Unfortunately, it seems no one is interested in joining Liella when they recruit new members. I wonder where Chisato and Ren are in this scene. It's probably nothing important. Maybe Ren has student council duties, maybe Chisato has work, but who knows, it's worth thinking about, I guess. It's just kind of weird that they're not here. In the next scene, we cut to Kinako finding out about Liella placing second in the Tokyo Love Live competition. She's hearing this from Mei Yoneme, the third of our new first-year members. It appears she's in the same class as Kinako. Mei is a scary-looking girl who has a bit of a complex because of it and assumes everybody will think she's angry. Despite her looks, she loves cats, athletics, and Liella. That's right, Mei is actually a fan of Liella, although she doesn't like to admit it very much. As Mei gushes about her Oshis, we cut to Sumire actually being recognized as a member of Liella. It's really amazing to see that Sumire is finally living her dream after a lifetime of disappointment. The way Sumire was constantly bullied and harassed throughout all of Season 1 was my absolute least favorite part of the show, and I'm really hoping this is a good indication that this will be much less of an issue in this season. At long last, we meet the final member of Liella, Shiki Wakana. She approaches Kinako as she gazes up what I assume is the stairs to Liella's club room. Shiki is, if you couldn't tell from the lab coat, an aspiring scientist. She likes insects, experiments, and, most importantly, Mei, the girl we met earlier. They seem to have some sort of symbiotic loner relationship. Shiki tells Kinako to be true to herself, which I imagine is something she's learned to pick on easily after hanging out with Mei, someone who seems to never be true to herself. If you look closely behind Kinako's pigtail, we have another Easter egg that was also present in Season 1, the Yuigaoka Specialty School bread. These breads were based off of fan-submitted ideas, and the winners were voted on by the whole community. I do wonder if we may see the Yuigaoka specialty drinks this season. They were voted on and decided not long after the breads, and yet they were never shown in Season 1. Currently, there is also a campaign going on to create the Yuigaoka Specialty School pasta. Of course, that will not be decided in time to make it into Season 2, and honestly, that's just kind of weird timing in general, but that's off topic. This next descriptor card was actually another one that we did see before in the Season 1 trailer, except this time the silhouettes of all 9 girls are shown, and the 5 has of course been changed to a 9. Kanon is seen running all alone at night in her training outfit, and the voiceover seems to be her talking to someone, as seen in the next clip. Unfortunately, these scenes are extremely vague, so it's impossible to speculate based off of the evidence here. It could be literally anyone. She could be thanking the other members of Liella or hyping them up to succeed this year, or she could be telling one of the first years how much Liella has changed her life, or she could be posing a challenge to Sunny Passion. Again, it's really impossible to tell at this point. These clips are also the only ones that I think could possibly be from episode 2 or maybe even 3 instead of episode 1. There's just nothing to specifically tie it into the other clips, but, we'll just kind of have to wait and see, because there's just no way to tell until the season is out. And the very last clip of this trailer is really cool, actually. This is yet again a text card that we saw in the first trailer, except before it said, "Let a brand new me begin." Now it's been changed to "us, let a brand new us begin." This may indicate that Season 2 will be less focused on Kanon and more focused on Liella as a whole. I think that will be a nice change of pace, because while I love Kanon very much and I enjoyed her story, she was, for the most part, kind of the only one to get development in Season 1, which was a little bit disappointing if I'm being honest. Sumire got her episode, and Ren got her episode too, but Chisato and Cuckoo had no development at all. and I'm really hoping we get to see more of that alongside our new members in Season 2. So that was the Love Live Superstars Season 2 trailer. Season 2 comes out July 17th, which is coincidentally Cuckoo's birthday. I'm super excited. I don't even really know what to expect this time. I had a lot of predictions going into Season 1, but this time it's just such new uncharted territory for the series that I really don't know what to expect. I'm really hopeful. I think it has potential to be better than Season 1. If I'm being honest, am still a little bit wary about the 4 members joining, but I'm going to go in with as open of a mind as I can, and I'm going to try and fall in love with all of these characters all over again. My number one hope is that our original members aren't really going to be put on the back burner. I would be pretty upset about that, and that is really my main concern. And if it was my way, let's see, I think I would love for Chisato to get her own episode. She's my favorite, and I think she got the least development of everybody. Cuckoo deserves an episode as well, but I mean, I think that's pretty inevitable. She's the fan favorite, and we have all that returning to China stuff from season 1, which is left up to interpretation. Let's see, I'm hoping that we'll get some amazing new songs, of course. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect, so I'm really excited to see this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I really am looking forward to hearing all of your thoughts as well. So now, this video was a lot longer than I expected it to be. I kind of thought it was going to be like 5 minutes, which is why I said I'd do the thing at the end, but you know what, I already promised it, and I'm too lazy to edit that out of the video, so I'm going to try and do that now. Okay, so obviously they didn't put the first scene of the anime in the trailer. That's going to be a surprise. So there's no evidence for this, but I'm going to guess that the first scene is going to be another song like the one we got in season 1, or maybe a little bit more silly like Muse's season 2 opening song. I don't really know. The rest of this section is just going to be clips from the trailer. I just wanted to preface it a little bit to get the ball rolling. The first scene I think we'll get is these training ones to kind of reintroduce us to Liella and immediately show us our problem, which will get us interested in recruiting those new members. This is probably the first day, and I think a lot of these clips are so we can introduce the first years and see how Liella has become famous over time. This scene is probably, like I said, where Kanon is deciding to recruit more members, and when we skip to Cuckoo, it's probably her learning about the plan and showing the banner. No one shows up, obviously, but I think Kineko probably saw it and asked her classmates about it, and now she is interested but doesn't want to approach them, which is why Shiki tells her to be true. So Kanon, I really don't know what this is, but I really think it'll be later. Okay, and that's about it. There really aren't that many clips, so let's just hope I got the order right, I guess, and the basic plot. Again, I don't really know what to expect with this anime, so we're going in pretty blind. I'm super excited, and once again, I would really like to hear all of your thoughts and theories in the comments. Please let me know what you think of the video, as well as what you're excited for, what you're disappointed in. Are you happy about the new members? Are you sad? Or, I don't know. I'm really excited to finally share this community time with you again. It was so fun being in the community during season 1, and I really missed Liella. I'm happy to have them back. I'll see you all again in July, I'm sure. I'll have a lot to say about it. So follow me on Instagram. That is my main platform, and I post every single day about Liella on there. Literally every day. It's been almost 2 years now. Actually, it will be 2 years, just a couple of days before the anime comes out, which is pretty exciting. So, yeah, if you want Liella content, you will get it on there. I highly recommend you follow me. I also have a Twitter. You should really check that out as well. I share Liella scans and other paywalled content on there that normally, you would have to pay to see. Which, I guess that's not really, like, legal, so maybe don't tell everybody about that. Hopefully staff doesn't watch this video. That would be great. And I have other social medias, but those are my main ones. I'll link the rest in the description. Thank you so much for watching. This video took a lot longer than I expected, but I am pretty proud of it, and I don't know when we're gonna get another anime trailer again, but when it comes, I've definitely gotten a lot of practice at this point, and I will absolutely be covering the next one. So see you guys soon.